Okay, alright. So, I'm back working on the project again, which I don't think I've even named it before, but it's Silk Touch. And I'm probably like 70%. We got the main hero kind of characters, which is the Spoiler, the Father, the Bear, and I'm not going to make a separate entire character for his son, because we're never going to see his son. Um, So it'll probably just be a duplicated version of the father, maybe tweak him up a little bit. But what I really need to do is make a house for like the village, like the houses for the villages, the well, which is the big thing, trees, um, and like the sun's room. So basically, do a small interior of a house, and then do kind of other blank, closed up houses that we don't go into. So couple different versions of things. Hold on. Back. Just gonna mute this real quick. Conversation. Okay. As I was saying, mostly done, mostly very good, and how things have kind of turned out so far is very interesting. I like how things have been turning out, and I already know exactly what I want to do when I work on my next thing. So that's a little nice. That's a little okay. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up and I'm just gonna start doing shit. Okay, I'm basically just kind of finishing up Teddy currently because I finished that version over there, but never gave him his eyes on this one. Yeah, it looks similar enough. I'll take it. Key selection, boom. And I gotta convert this set origin to geometry. Is that good? That's good. Select both these babies. Nope. Yep. Pose mode. No fuck. Did I not do the upper half for his body? Huh? No, I did. Okay, good. Okay. I did that kind of autistically, but it's whatever. As long as I'm doing it, it's all that matters. I don't care otherwise. Okay, let's see how this works. Just gonna go ahead and select that. Pose mode. Okay, and the eyes move as I would expect. I really don't need to rig all this, but I like doing the extra work because I fucking hate myself. Not really. Alright, now we'll do the same thing for this guy. Huh, that's weird. His eye. Huh. For this one, which I literally just duplicated this, his dominant eye is right one, or left one. For this one, it's his right one because I started over there. Huh. It's a little goof. It's a little oopsies. That's fine. I almost just fucked myself for a second. That. Control P. Bone. Alright, how does it look? And that looks fine. Me when the male, me when the male look upside down. And me when the male don't look, it don't look no good. Anyways. Okay, so those are those things rigged. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. Hello, my ragtime girl. Baby, my heart's on fire. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, you lose me. Okay, that's enough. I gotta be serious now. I gotta lock in. Where my gummy worm at? I want my gummy worms. Excuse me. I'll just start working on the house. Have I ever made a house before? No. Am I going to? Yes. We're gonna go for more of this design. It's because that looks kind of simpler. I just want to go for kind of simpler shapes and not to overcomplicate this process. So basically I'm just gonna do box, yeah, roofing, yada yada. Oops. Actually, hold on. And if you have any ideas or things I should do differently, please let me know. I would love to know what your concerns is or things that I should do differently. I do not mind shifting my strategies or changing how I do specific things. Yeah, seems about right. Did I do this right? Don't know if I did all this right. But I should have done a little bit of architecture thing before I did all this shit. Oh, what the fuck happened? Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of this. Go ahead and do it along normals. Bring it down like that. Just looks better like that. I don't know. that one. This one. Maybe. Alright. No. 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 That. Perfect. Perfect. I love when things just work correctly and you don't have to tweak the shit out of them. You don't have to torque the shit out of them. Because sometimes you do. Sometimes you do have to torque the shit out of them and it's annoying. Where my reference at? These fucking bears are massive. Huh. Well, isn't that convenient? Cool. Maybe I'm actually pretty good at making houses. Maybe I am the house freaker after all. Freaker of the house. The house freakening. Ew. Attribute. I'm trying to figure out how I can, because this kind of gradient stuff that's going on is not supposed to be happening, but it is happening. So I'm gonna figure out how I can remove that because I've been able to remove that before. Hmm. 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 How do I do that? Hmm. I don't remember. I do not remember. I will find out though. I will find you, and I will kill you. Should I just watch? Damn. I love tutorials and I love watching them, but I'm not gonna do that on a stream. Even though I kind of want to, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna do that. Ain't happening. What was the damn thing that allowed me to do that? Damn it, what was it? I can't remember. That. looks better. Yeah, why not? The fuck, phone? Twerk! Why are you twerking? Okay, let's just see what happens if I throw a texture on it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I need some thatch kind of texture on that, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to do all that. Let's see if I can find one. Aha. Hey. Excuse me. Damn. Sometimes shit just don't want to work. When it should work. When it should work. But it don't. It don't do that. And I hate when it don't do that. But let's see. I'm trying to find like a very like the thatch kind of that they'd put on their roofs and stuff like that. I'm basically gonna make that a separate texture and put that on there. And then on top of that, I'm gonna layer like kind of maybe like stick things, very low poly kind of sticks to make it look more interesting for the time being. See if I do it though. I might not do it. Depending on how difficult it is going to be. Especially if I can't find a fucking texture for it. Roofing? Tiles. Clay. Ceramic. Reed. I mean... Reed could work. Yeah, I fuck with a reed roof. Fuck it. You didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. Let's download that baby. Now, get out of my... Okay. Open up, Splendor. Read roof. Okay. I can close that. I can go back to actually doing the stream. I'm just gonna go ahead and make sure. Let's... Yeah. Delicious. Alright, I'm gonna make this a new texture, assign that. Then we're gonna go find the good stuff. Well, actually, hold up. So we're gonna go ahead and plop that on there, but we're gonna make that its own new material so I can fuck with it and not feel bad. I'm gonna just replace that with, I don't know, some texture. Really? Okay, so I'm gonna have to go through the whole thing again. Boom. 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 Alright. Now let's see what it looks like. Why? I don't understand. Ooh. Might shift that around a little bit. And honestly, not the worst. Alright. I'm gonna do the entirety of the proximeter. Proximeter? What the fuck does that even mean? Proximity, like this. So that was all kind of fucked up. Fucked over. Hell yeah. Nope. Perfect. And then just make that smart UV projection. And now it's got its own little look. It's not perfect, but it's not terrible. I don't mind this at all. Now I need to give the door its own little texture, so I'm gonna go find another texture to throw on that. Make the door its own thing. Let's go for wood. Wrong. Would that be correct? Do I even need? Yeah. What would a door? Yeah, sure, I'll go for something like that. Why not? Download that. Get this. Come on. There we go. Go ahead and put that in another file. I don't even remember what wood table worn. That's what it was called. Okay. Table. Worm? No, worn. Alright. Sick. Okay. Also, if you have any ideas or inputs that I should throw into this currently, because I'm just trying to cancel. I'm not trying to kind of what am I saying? What I'm currently doing is I'm making houses, low poly houses that I can throw into my motion comic. Because this motion comic is basically about a father trying to find his son, trying to save his son before it's too late. That's what this motion comic is going to be about, and it's going to be pretty good. I think it has potential. I think it's going to be all right. And then I'm really excited to start on the next thing when I eventually do that, and that one's going to be sick too. I'm very, very, very fucking excited to do that one. Like, oh, this one's got potential. Throw that on there. Then I'm gonna do that. Change this to fucking excuse me. There we go. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to go through Blender again to do this perfectly fine. There we go. What do you look like? No, what the Uh-oh. Oops. Oopsies. I am confusion currently. What? I'm just gonna go ahead and make another texture and see. You know, I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Nothing happened. Okay, so this new one is going on. Going that, like so. Signing you. You are getting put on. You are getting slapped on there. You are getting that. Changing you from read roof to table worn. Thank you. Holy shit. That was a little annoying. That does not look like a door. Maybe once I get like a handle on it. What kind of medieval handles were there? Do they just have knobs? They just have a hole? Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna make like a latch. I think instead of trying to figure out exactly what like the fucking kind of medieval handle there would be, I'm just a knob. I'm just gonna do a handle. So I feel like that'd be A, easier to make for a carpenter that maybe didn't know exactly what they were doing, and B, I don't know. I don't want to make a knob. I feel like a knob would be kind of weird, and I feel like I can more easily like animate like I don't know. We're going with a latch. We're going with like a pull. So that on the inside, I'm just gonna make the latch itself on its own, so I can just kind of like throw it on to the next one when I kind of want it. Something's kind of weird about that. Okay, anyways, time to make a little latch. Okay. Instead of lollygagging. No, I don't need that. I think I'm gonna subdivide it. Sorry, I'm just trying to visualize what a latch looks like in my mind's eye. I genuinely forget how to do things when I'm 3D modeling. I am completely useless to society. Now I'm throwing the right side, like halfway up. In fact, hell, I'll even bring in a fucking a human. No, it's just before I have it scaled up. You're gonna have to get over that lip. It'd be annoying as shit if I had to get over that lip every day. I'd be really annoyed if I had to get over that lip every day, so I'm gonna bring that down like that. Yeesh. I don't know. That feels like more normal to me, I guess. It's not, but I don't care. Okay, how about and then the other side is what would it be? You know what? I'm not gonna focus too much on it. It's a door. It's a fucking door. I know how doors work. I have one over there that is a latch, and I know how I open it every day. So yeah, it's like that. Why am I stressing over a fucking latch? Oh. Alright, yeah, I don't even fucking care. That's what it's gonna look like. Fuck it. No, okay. No, 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 no. Yeah, that works fine. What the fuck? Eating a burger with no honey. What am I saying? I'm losing my fucking mind. Okay. Walks up like that. Where the light at? Where the light at? There's the light at. Hell yeah, this looks atmospheric. Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay, that actually looks like a door. Very grainy door. Very, very grainy door. Kind of looks like a rock. Am I gonna worry about it though? Am I stressing? Am I stressing about it? No. No, I am not. So that's one house. I kind of want to make um maybe a couple variations. So single floor house, maybe a small hut. Um, yeah, I can leave it at that. Cube. Club. I love clubs. No. Why do I keep doing geometry nodes? I get it's right there. Did they update this recently? Am I going insane? Am I going a little crazy? Crazy, yeah, it was crazy once. Anyways, I need to get this over here so I don't fucking keep back over. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do something like that. Like this, but smaller. I like this little kind of shack thing that they got going on with a little kind of pegs in the ground, but ooh, actually, ooh, I really like that ridge that main one kind of has going for it. Get it? Get it, main one? Get it? Main one? I'm gonna. That was dumb as shit. We don't tell nobody I did that. I really like how that kind of ridge exists, though. Yeah, I like that way more actually. Yeah, that ridge is nice. That deserves a gummy worm. Yes. Anyways, man, I'm fucking losing my mind. Or something more like that, actually. Yeah, something like that. So just like this, and like this, but then like this. Me when I. Some what? Nothing else. Where the fuck do I get in at? Where the fuck would I get in at? What the freaking hell? What the hell? This is no bueno. Yeah, look at that shit. What the fuck is happening? I need you to work with me here. Yeah, I can just remesh it. Actually, I got a better idea. I'm gonna do that. Bring this boy out. Like, come on. Fucking function. 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 Hell yeah. And then I'm gonna give it like a little entrance. Okay. Alright, this is definitely for sculpting. Because yikes. Yikes. Fucking yikes. Get over here. Get over here. Oh no. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Oh, I fucked up. Maybe I didn't. That's all the way around. Oh, this is bad over here. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, that ain't the worst. I've seen worse. I haven't. Sick. Oh. Oh, baby, it's all coming together. Oh my god, dude, fucking. Ooh, the references piss me off. Here, I'm just gonna literally sculpt it like this. Ew. You're sculpting a mouth. But I'm not, though. But I ain't doing that, though. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and smooth all this out. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, it's nice. Okay, it doesn't look like complete shit anymore. Please. Validate me. Doesn't look like shit, right? Right? I just... Alright, yeah, it looks okay. That looks like a fucking gullet. I don't like that. We're literally never gonna see the inside of it. Why am I doing so much? I just do this so fucking often where I'm just like, I don't need to really put any detail into this. Time to put a whole bunch of detail into it. That's unneeded. Unnecessary and unneeded. Oh god. Oh god, please. Please. Um... Yikes. Okay. Alright, sick. Yoinkers. Yeah, this is not turning out the way that I want it to. But how do it look when in the light though? So I can just put a door there and I won't worry about it too much. Like literally a block or something in the way. Won't be a biggest deal. Right, I need to... Good lord, that has so many polygons. Look at that, spreading like a virus. Like a plague. Will I be able to just... Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yet. It's not horrible. It's also not the best. Oh, fuck. Alright, I am gonna take a 5-minute break. I will be back in 5 minutes. And ready to do things, even though I am exhausted, like out of nowhere. I'm at least gonna finish one more thing, and then I can go lay down and be lazy. I just kind of want to start seeing the layout of how the town is gonna be. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that and see how it ends up, because if it looks shitty, I'm gonna change it. And hopefully it's not gonna look shitty anymore. Yay. No. Full copy. How? I can start working it properly. Actually, hold on. I need the actual scale of all the houses. Or something. Well. Okay. It's about the right size. Sure, fuck. And a mop. Sure. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Throw that over there, though, for now. Definitely needs a different, more housing there. Why the fuck is there a circle? What is happening? I don't know how the fuck I did that. I'm just gonna move the grid over here like this. Is that even coming through my mic? No, it's not, surprisingly. But, Someone's playing outside. Aha. Really surprised that that's not being picked up by my mic. I just wanted to kind of get a feel for the layout of how the town would be like. Of course, nothing is going to be completely perfect. However, I wanted it to be quite symmetrical. I like the idea of that. Maybe, and I kind of want to add paths to like all around. I don't know. I'm figuring it out as I go. But the big thing is going to be the well that's in the center of town. And that is the big draw. Big cheese, if you know what I mean. Omega jambalaya. If you get what I mean. We're going to change that to... I don't know, what textures do I have? Let's see what that looks like. Subdivide maybe times 10. 100? No, not 0. 100. 100. 200. 300. I'm not seeing much of a difference. Abs 3. There we go. Yay! We have a dense, large mesh. Yippee! I love when I have this. I love it so much. I love it so much. No, not decimal. This place. 0.1. New. Better. Zero. No, am I gonna make that look more interesting? Instead of that. This is going to be difficult. This is going to be quite difficult on how I'm going to figure this out. But I'm going to figure this out next time, and not now. Because I'm a sleepy guy. I'm a very, very sleepy guy. And I need my nighttime, apparently. Because holy fuck, it's hitting me. It's hitting me bad. But anyways, I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope to see you again while I work on Silk Touch some more, because hopefully it will be done in the next couple weeks, and it will look awesome, and it won't make me cry, or maybe it will, who knows. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye-bye.